Hey, I'm Nikki,
And I'm Kat.
and this is the new moon in Sagittarius. Whoa,
Almost
whoa.
solstice edition.
Solstice. Oh man, do we have a solstice with this one? Is it starting to feel like a long night?
It is.
Yeah. And I'm
I,
not sure if the nightcap I need is like a little hat on my head or a big drink.
mm-hmm. Both. What's wrong with both and?
Okay, maybe both and.
Always the great answer.
Yeah, the end of 2025 feels like good riddance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Have you seen any retrospectives on 2025 that made you feel all cuddly
I
inside?
want to think about the past year. I want it to be over with. And I because I'm more astrology, I'm like, God, this is going to continue until February.
Right, the end of February, really March. I mean, before we feel relief.
I just mean like the year of the snake will end
That too,
February. So maybe we'll get past this awful shedding.
which is seems to be, oh gosh, that's a really relevant term for the Neptune Saturn conjunction.
Hmm.
Is it
That's-
not? I mean, when the snake is real, but it has to shed something that has lost its purpose.
Yes.
And that thing that it has lost its purpose is essentially, just a shell, just a shadow. It's just the dream of what was in the past.
The layer that doesn't work anymore.
But it's building a new layer so it
Hmm.
can crawl out and do its new thing.
Hmm.
Maybe this is a, a portal that I've heard people use the term portal, but maybe this is a time period where we move through
Hmm.
something that needs to be shed
Hmm.
into something where we'll have some new, vibrant, you know, opportunities,
Yes, fresh things.
fresh things. I get fresh.
Fresh things that fit better.
Yes, fresh things that fit better.
Hmm.
And Sagittarius, that I love Sagittarius. A new moon in Sagittarius to me is always like, ooh, joy, because Sagittarius is, the sign of Jupiter. It's the sign of shooting your arrow towards, towards where you want to go, or at least just out there.
Hmm.
It's the galloping horsey person
Yeah.
that wants to do and be and go.
Adventurousness. And as we move from the year of the snake, we move into the year of the horse.
Well, yeah,
So that energy
that
is
makes
on
sense.
its way. So I guess anything right now, new moon wise, is like a good way to like think ahead. Where's the horse going to carry you in the
Well,
next
the horse itself is
actual year?
Jupiterian, yeah.
Yeah.
In that sense, that we're being led by or riding something
Mm,
that will take us into a future because it's again the arrow. It's the horse with the person, but they're going somewhere. They're shooting off into the future.
hmm. Hmm.
So it fits with the Uranus that's happening and um, our our big move into the future.
Yeah, that Saturn Neptune thing is really a shedding. It's we've been talking about disillusionment this whole time. Dissolution and disillusion and how those things are related. And that's a kind of shedding, especially
Absolutely.
disillusionment.
Shedding old beliefs and building enough of a tough skin to deal with a new reality,
Mm-hmm. Adapting.
adapting. Yeah. Yeah. Let's take a look at what we got here. I'm going to share our screen. And here is the moon. She is bright, 28 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah. Um, Venus right there, conjunct for all practical purposes. Mercury coming along behind to go, do, do, do. This is what's going on. So I think that this, to me, this is like a little troop of, with
Mhm.
Mars leading the way, like clearing the weeds.
Uh-huh.
And of course, Mars is already in Capricorn, but it just was in Sagittarius where it did that retrograde with Sag and Scorpio.
Hmm.
So Mars, I feel, is leading the way into the territory of Capricorn. And this is the last dance with the moon. It will be in Capricorn by tomorrow. And the sun, of course, will be following shortly. And Venus right on its tail. So this is the last um, Sagittarius hurrah on some way. So
Yeah.
it's like
It's a
whatever
big
your
thing.
Sagittarius house is, it's like, okay, here you go. This is the new moon giving you a new opportunity to start something new in Sagittarius before you lose that, before we lose that momentum and move on into something else.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in a couple things with this chart. We've got the opposition with Uranus and the Black Moon.
Oh, and it's in trying to Black Moon trine Neptune.
Y- Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just, of course, looking at, we've got, yeah, the trine Neptune. Well, and look, it's making the basket pattern where it
Yeah.
has the two trines and then three sextiles, plus another trine with this moon and
Hmm.
healing power of Chiron.
Oh yeah. Nice.
So there's a lot of powerful um, ease of change.
Right.
It's like if you needed to make a change, this might be the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
2026 heralds um, big changes.
Probably we just can't help it.
Yeah,
Like it's just gonna happen.
it's just going to take us forward. So the challenge is with the square with Neptune Saturn, which is ongoing but waning.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, notice Neptune, of course, we're almost exact with the Neptune um, new moon square, but the Saturn new moon square has ended
Mm-hmm.
just about almost.
Mm-hmm.
And but we still have an upcoming and ongoing Venus Saturn and then Venus Neptune square. So all these things have gone through first Mars, then this moon that we're having right now, and then shortly in just less than a week, Venus, all hitting the conjunction, the upcoming conjunction. This is conjunct for all practical purposes within 4 degrees here of Saturn and Neptune. This is what I'm feeling, what the people I'm talking to are feeling. This can be kind of hard. This can be hard as hell.
I'm having a hard time.
I'm having a hard time. I'm spending a lot of time in help mode and correct mode. Um, and there's a lot of fog. How do you feel
A
about
lot of fog. Did you say a lot of fog?
a lot of fog?
Yeah.
I mean, like myself, trying to do the Saturn thing, which is for me, that's been, like do your Saturn thing and then things will be better. Deal with Saturn because of the way Saturn fits in my chart. I'm a day chart. So
Mm,
Saturn is the ruler that Saturn is the malefic I can work with. People with a night chart can work with Mars better. So
mm,
work your Mars if you're a night chart.
mm-hmm.
Find out where you need to spend that energy and make sure you put your energy in the right place. I've been trying to work my Saturn, and the fog is so thick. I almost kind of need the Mars to cut it,
Yeah. Okay.
but it's not there to do it. I don't know. How are you feeling about the fog and or the, it could be deception in some people's life, it could be illusion, it could be addiction,
Yeah.
you
I
know.
feel like it's like uh, the Venus Saturn square I think in my mind right now is highlighting the really like distorted or disconnected sense between the structures that of our lives and the values of our lives, or like the values are distorted. I
Hmm.
don't know. It's like there's a lot going on about the power systems and like how they don't value the same things we value. I don't like that's part of the crux of the difficulties in these
Right,
times.
right. Now, I mean, it depends on what house is your Sagittarius house and what house is your Pisces house, how this will impact you. But,
Right. Okay. So
you
that,
know,
that that's where I'm like, but it doesn't line up with our ideals. Our actions don't line up with our ideals because mine's like the ninth house and the 12th house. And
right.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
But and I think that's the reality also because again, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter.
Mm,
So Jupiter, um, being in Cancer right now, is in conjunct with what's going on here.
mm-hmm,
So it's not, what it is the ruler of what's happening it is the ruler of this moon, but it's retrograde
mm-hmm,
and being also square with the Chiron,
mm-hmm,
exactly square with Chiron.
mm-hmm.
So there's some big, with the opposition of Black Moon and Uranus, there might be some kind of an unexpected surprise, like, oh, I should have known that was coming, but I somehow didn't see it.
Yeah.
That would benefit, our emotional, physical, spiritual health in a big way if we could just pay attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's something going on here with Chiron, Jupiter, Uranus, Black Moon that I think is hard to pay attention to because it's too vague. And with
Right.
Neptune in the mix, the whole thing feels like we're walking through pea soup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
In the fog.
yeah. But Venus is here to come along behind this new moon and offer some, you know, love.
But she's square Saturn.
She is, but Venus square Saturn isn't always a bad thing.
All right.
I
But they're
mean,
both retrograde.
yeah, we have to go back over some stuff that we haven't provided the necessary loving structure for.
Damn it. That's right. We do. We need to do that. That's important work.
The square is the turning of the corner.
Yes, it is.
The trine is the ease with which we choose to do it, or the ease of just being lackadaisical and not doing anything.
Ew. I have too much of that around me.
Because there's a lot of trine in
And
this.
it's making the ease not easy.
Well, that's part of the fog, isn't it? Because the fog, you don't know which way to go in the fog.
Mm,
You don't know which action to take. But there's a positive configuration here. Before we ever get to the Sabian symbols, this basket is a place that holds things.
oh, yeah.
So, when we look at the trigger points of the basket, Uranus, the conjunction of Neptune and Saturn, Pluto,
Yeah.
Black Moon, we see, and especially with the
Wow.
strong configuration between Black Moon and the Neptune Saturn conjunction,
Yeah.
we see a configuration where change is a big factor of it. And
And it's like it's being held.
yeah, yeah, this is a place for meditation in my mind because how is the the inability to really see what's going on clearly and or the rage of the feminine
Yeah.
unexpressed, how is that being impacted by the need of the people to, um, the plutonic eruptions from the subconscious of the people
And the earth itself.
and the earth itself. And then, of course, this really once in a lifetime or many lifetimes um, reckoning of reality and dreams, which is not positive or negative. I mean, I'm looking forward to this as being, being able to finally achieve a dream, right? But it also can be the place where you go, oh shit, that dream's not achievable.
Or I'm feeling more like I don't want to live in your dream. I don't like your dream. I think that like we're being shoved, we're having the like delusions of sick individuals and their twisted nightmares shoved upon us.
Yeah, your dream is not my dream.
Yeah.
And but Neptune at the 29th degree in the sign of Pisces is our collective ideals, our collective spirituality. And there are some common universals, common with all cultures, all peoples, and
Yes.
maybe beyond people to plants and animals, which
Yes.
has to do with, the universal truth, beauty, love.
Mhm.
And those people who are acting
Sharing is
against
caring.
truth, beauty, and love,
Yeah.
they may be the ones going to get the reckoning here.
We will. I've been to the future and we won.
There you go. That's right. And Uranus is what's taken us there because we require this change. And it is also almost at that 29th degree point.
So exciting.
This it is exciting. But as a lot of astrologers are telling us, as Uranus goes through Gemini, that is the revolution.
That makes sense. That makes
That
sense.
7-year period could be pretty painful.
It probably will be. Get your mutual aid networks up and running.
And remember
Get
the Hopi
your
prophecy.
neighbors.
Yeah,
Plant a
exactly.
community garden.
Community garden, get to know your neighbors,
Start a
and find
community
out where you can use
orchestra.
your skill.
A
Say
tool
again, Kat.
sharing situation.
Yes. So let's look at the Sabian symbols because man, there's some meat in here.
Okay.
What do you want
Ready?
to start with?
I'm open. I'm already open to Sagittarius. So
Oh, good. Let's start with the moon then itself at 28.
28. A fat boy mowing the lawn.
The fat boy mowing the lawn. Well, he's getting some exercise,
He's taking care of stuff.
taking care of stuff. Huh. Somebody who
Everybody,
hasn't mowed the lawn very much.
what?
Someone who has not mowed the lawn very much, or they might not be fat.
I mean, well, he's a boy.
True. They're pudgy by nature. They need
Yes.
that extra thing because they have to grow into it.
Yeah.
Extra energy, martial qualities, um, a seed growing.
Hmm. Part of me wants to think of lawns as obnoxious monoculture, but another part of me knows the reality of needing defensible space.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to lean towards the boys getting shit done, taking care of things. Good
Yeah. And
job.
the lawn is often, if you look back at more, older concepts of what a lawn was about, it was the green, the
Yeah.
community green. It wasn't in previous times in our histories, it wasn't somebody's individual lawn. It was
Right.
the community green where people came to the town square and they could play games together and do things together.
Good point.
The place where you put your maypole and such.
Yeah.
So there's something rich in that imagery. A new moon there is the start of something new, and it's sending off an arrow to the future.
I'm going to say it's like the youth are preparing for like the community event.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that a lot. I also like, again, we have Mars that has gone before it, which
Mhm.
also symbolizes the cutting of the lawn.
It does. It does.
It fits right in with what you just said, which is, well, you want to cut that lawn before you have a bunch of people come and do put your tables up and
Yeah.
have a feast.
Yeah.
You got to prepare the ground first so that we can all
That's right.
Yeah, community green. I like Venus coming along behind things. What's that 24 degrees of Sag?
A chubby boy on a hobby horse.
What's with the chubby boy? Dane. Dane Rudger with these Sabian symbols are so fun. A chubby boy on a hobby horse. So yeah, chubby does, in that sense, it reminds me of, some really well-fed child, somebody who doesn't lack.
Well, thank God.
And a hobby horse lets you know that, the parents care about their playtime.
Yes, that's beautiful.
Enough resources.
Thank you, Venus. Look at Venus showing up for the kids.
That's right. I like that a lot.
Venus showing up for the kids, telling us that they need to be well fed and they need to have plenty of playtime.
Exactly.
That's the values that we should prioritize as a
Absolutely.
society.
Thank you so much.
Feed
Yeah.
the children and give them lots of playtime.
Yes. And then when they grow up, they'll be willing to pass this on to others instead of being miserly little shits that want to rule
Yes,
the earth
because
and go live on Mars or something in a robot
right,
body.
because they also grew up having to prepare the lawn and like prep the commons for the party
Yeah.
slash
Yeah.
ceremony slash gathering slash feast slash just community event. They grew up taking care of their community and being taken care of in return. And
Perfect.
that's how you defeat fascism, folks.
Exactly. And that's why people last time at the golden age, or the gilded age in our previous centuries, people got together and said, I think we should tax them. And they did. And it worked. We
Yeah.
can do that again. It's a
Yeah,
simple
that's
solution.
right. There are
Yeah,
so many simple solutions to persistent problems. It's
there
phenomenal.
are. We can solve the problems of the world. It just requires us to put the bullies down, and then we can make decisions on our own very effectively. It's really
True,
brilliant.
it's true. We know how to take care of things.
We do.
The
So what
children.
about Mercury? Because it's coming along as a herald after all this. It's going to hit that point in about a week.
Oh, yes. The light of physical enlightenment at the left temple.
Ooh, read again.
The light of physical enlightenment at the left temple.
Hmm. The
Unclear.
left. Go ahead.
Yeah, does it mean that like the temple of the head, or is there like a temple, multiple temples? I imagine the temple of the head.
Right, that's what I was
Yeah.
debating. I was thinking left brain, right brain.
I was thinking left hand path or left side of the body is associated with the feminine.
Uh-huh.
But these are always reversed, right?
Read it one more time.
The lamp of physical enlightenment at the left temple.
Uh,
Physical enlightenment makes me think of like a materialist perspective, like
the
our
lamp of
material.
physical enlightenment.
Yeah, why is it a physical enlightenment? What does that mean?
Maybe it has to do with the Saturn part of this.
I think it does because I think it must have to do with like the like embodied structures of the world,
Right,
the things that we have to live through,
right.
right? Like
Yeah,
the needing to whistle your neighbors to tell them that the masked men with the guns are in the neighborhood. Like
right. And our daily bread,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Um, physical enlightenment is, when we're talking about the children and the fat cherub riding the thing, physical enlightenment is also recognizing in Sagittarius the need for our physical needs.
For play.
Yeah.
The children need play. And if you're gonna have a feast, you better cut the grass. Otherwise, everybody's legs are gonna get all eaten up by the bugs.
So as a herald coming along after this and saying, hey, we have to take care of the green for the community.
Fuck yes. Reclaim the commons.
Right. Ooh, is that not real?
Reclaim the commons.
So I'm curious though, what's 30 degrees of Scorpio?
Children in Halloween costumes indulging in various pranks.
Mhm. Interesting. So, if you take it, if we take it down a notch and we just think of these bullies as
Uh-huh.
children bullies, and as their bullying is simply pranks, they might be getting a Uranian up um comeuppance.
I'm from other children. There's like been youth-led revolutions all over the world this past year.
Yeah.
Governments have been toppled by 25-year-olds on Discord.
Yeah. So I want to go to
Or in the
Uranus.
streets, also in the streets,
Yeah, exactly.
surrounding actual buildings with their bodies.
I'm going to skip two of these because I want to go to Uranus, which is opposite that black moon at 28
Mm-hmm.
Taurus.
28 Taurus. We didn't read the black moon yet, though, or that was the black moon.
That was the black moon.
Was the youth in Halloween costumes. Okay.
Exactly. Making
Causing
pranks.
causing trouble.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Smashing pumpkins.
28.
Yep.
Two cobblers working at a table.
Interesting.
Working
So,
together. They're using your skills.
yeah, it's in Taurus. So it's, earthy skills, creating something physical, back to that physical Saturnian,
Mm-hmm.
and it is trine with.
Creating something that helps you move through the world too, like Sagittarius does.
Mhm. So in some level, the skills, especially the skills that will help us change,
Mhm.
that are supported by this Saturn Neptune conjunction, are opposed by bratty children.
Yes. Yes. The ones who were never made to mow the lawn.
That's it. There you go. Well, let's see what's on the other side. What's our um 22 degrees or maybe 23, because it's retrograde, especially of Aries for Chiron.
Okay. An open window and a net curtain blowing into a cornucopia.
Uh-huh.
And if it's 22, it's the woman in pastel colors carrying a heavy and valuable but veiled load, such as maybe in a basket, like our chart.
Right. Now that's in square with Jupiter at 22 or 23 Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Also retrograde, both retrograde.
23, a woman and two men castaways on a small island of the South Seas. Time to recreate society, huh? And 22, the meeting of a literary society.
Uh-huh. And of course, we've been here before because Jupiter is now retrograde over the same points that it was going over last September.
Uh-huh.
So we're back here again.
Here we are again.
And I'm not sure the exact date. Uh, do you see something different when I go over and look, or are you still seeing the same thing?
Well,
Did your view change?
it did.
Are you now seeing this uh, chart that I'm going backwards with?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going
There's,
to take us back to see when that Jupiter was last at
you have to go forward a
22
bit.
degrees. There it's at 9.
Oh, too far.
Yeah. sorry to digress here, but there it's at 20.
Yeah.
So this was, yeah, September, and that's what I was thinking. So if you go back to September, um, we are now over these same, because you and I talked about these Sabian symbols not that long ago. It was September,
Right.
but Jupiter wasn't exactly square Chiron at that time.
Right.
So this Chiron Jupiter square seems like something that we might want to address before we go back forward again.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And so what should people look at? What houses their Cancer and Aries are?
Yeah.
Well, ain't
Yeah.
that the truth? Mine's like home life and individuality.
Well, I'm curious now, when will the two conjunct again? I mean, when are they conjunct? So let me see if I can figure that out real quick with this. Can I do it here? Here they are, 20, they're both at 24 degrees, and that was October. Oh, we've had a lot of this.
Yeah, we have.
They've been dancing together a while. So now
Yeah.
we are here December, and they're together again.
Mhm.
We see what we are forward in a month from now. Look how they're only 4 degrees apart
Yeah.
in a
Okay.
month from now, and Jupiter's still retrograde, so we're not done. Now Jupiter's all the way back at 15. How far back are we going? Okay, so 15 is the limit.
The Chiron's not still with it anymore, is it?
Chiron's at 26, but is faster than Chiron, so it's gonna pull ahead.
We're trying to find where it lines up for the last time.
Right, that's what I'm looking at. Is when do they conjunct again? What
It'll
is
be like a
this?
year
What is
from
the
now.
culmination of what we're going through right now? When is this gonna play out? It's gonna play out when these two conjunct again, and that's gonna be not until Jupiter moves into Leo.
Ah, of course we'd have to change signs. There's another
Now it's too
basket.
far. I went too far. Let me go back a week. Sorry. 2 degrees. One more week. 1 degree. One more week.
You can't even see where we're at.
I'm going fast here. Let me.
9, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're close now. So this is about the 30th of June. Yeah, here we go.
Yes.
June 30th,
Okay,
July
so
1st.
July 1st.
Yeah,
July 1st. Okay.
yep. So whatever we're doing now, having to do with this Jupiter Chiron square, we're doing it again in the middle of the summer, at the end of June, 1st of July. So I
Okay.
think that's interesting to keep in mind as we look at what's happening now, because the new moon is setting us up for our future, and this future includes up to 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Looking at a 6 month trajectory, and in about 6 months, these two guys are conjuncting again in the next sign,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Taurus and Leo.
Shit. That's a change in what it's going to work on.
Yeah, that's a big flavor change. So, whatever we're doing, we've got about 6 months to wrap it up. And of course, we've got the culmination of Saturn, Neptune coming up February 20th.
Mm.
And I'm telling you, we're feeling this now. This is not going to get lighter. This is going to get more and more and more intense and won't lighten up until the middle of March.
Okay, let's look at that right now.
If you're feeling heavy, know that after the 1st of March, things are going to chill out and you're going to feel better.
Okay, well, Neptune is still at that majestic rock formation that resembles a face and is idealized by another boy. This is the third boy in our chart who takes it as his ideal of greatness. And as he grows up, begins to look like it.
Yes, that one is disturbing to me. I don't like, oh, would you get over yourself already?
All
Go
right.
look at a pond or something.
Why is that the last degree of Neptune? So weird.
It is
Okay.
weird, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's something about making the illusion into a reality or making the
Making,
dream real.
well, yeah, it's like taking nature as your ideal is an awesome idea. And
But having it become like the stone is so Saturn related.
it really is
It's so
rigidity and stuff.
yeah. So what's Saturn at our either 25 or 26? It's
A
direct now, both direct.
a new moon reveals that it's time for people to go ahead with their different projects.
Ah, I think that that's what this whole thing's about. In fact, we are in a fog where nobody feels like they can move forward, but the astrology says, "Come on, get her done." And I'm like, no, I don't want to. Oh no, get her done.
What is it we have to do?
Whatever you have to do has a whole lot to do with both Black Moon in Scorpio and
Mm,
this new moon in Sagittarius.
hmm.
Hmm. So it's you're turning a corner. The light is shining on the corner you need to turn. And there is some ease in maybe a little bit of feminine power that you're not really recognizing. And that's whether you're male or female, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Because Black Moon can offer us kind of invisible momentum. I think of it as, like rage is momentum,
Yes.
true. Anger is momentum. It's
Yes.
what you do with it. And if it's subliminal, well, you don't even necessarily know you're being motivated by that. So it might be something you need to watch out for because there is an ease involved in this unknown and it's impacting our spiritual structures.
Mm-hmm.
What
Interesting how
about
much,
sorry, go ahead.
interesting how much of it is like the children, some
Right.
of the children in the Halloween costumes doing their antics, the child mowing the lawn, the child playing.
Yeah. Yeah. And whether it's children in the world or our inner child.
Right, right.
So what about 12 degrees of Pisces? We've got
Okay.
the node there, and that's certainly interrelated with this.
One more thing I want to mention, if maybe like the Chiron Jupiter thing has a lot to do with like the inner child stuff, given the symbols.
Yeah. Yeah, the sense of safety being
Mm,
compromised by a warring um sense.
mm.
I'm not sure if warring is the right word, Aries. I'm thinking
Warring is the
some other
right
Aries.
word because 12 Pisces for the North Node.
12 or
12,
13.
12 is a sword used in many battles in a museum.
Ah, a sword used in many battles in a museum.
Yeah. War is not good for children and other
And
living
other
things.
living things. Yeah. Uh-huh. So we're at Pluto, 2 degrees of Pluto. I'm sure we've read this Sabian symbol before, but give us a reminder where we're at with Pluto.
A deserter from the Navy.
And it's interesting because that's a water symbol, a deserter from the Navy. Yet Aquarius is an air sign.
Mhm.
So that's interesting. It's the Navy. And Neptune, of course, in Pisces is a water sign. And
Mhm.
we have a forming sextile. And that
Okay.
sextile is a major sextile that's ongoing for a couple of years.
Which one?
Pluto and Neptune.
The Neptune. Okay.
Pluto, Neptune, Saturn.
That'll be really good in the long run, I think.
I think so too.
But it's going to go through those like 7 years of Uranus and Gemini first. And then we'll come out with different power structures where children are well fed and get lots of playtime and also are expected to take care of the commons.
Yeah. Doesn't that make sense? Like, duh. Let's
That's
take care
right.
of the kids in the commons.
Simple solutions to persistent problems.
So, but there is still something about the bullies who
You do
are
have
in the place of Black Moon at 29 Scorpio, which
no,
29 Scorpio in itself is a symbol, is an archetype.
it is. And I like that it's children in Halloween costumes playing,
Oh,
doing antics.
exactly. That's a very, as a matter of fact, 29 Scorpio is about the most Halloweeny degree in the whole zodiac.
It is
With Black Moon on it, it feels so
kind of
there is some
wonderful and like subversive.
uh-huh.
Wonderful and subversive.
Yeah. And Uranus doesn't have um Uranus just lights the fire and change happens.
Yeah.
We've got two more
Okay.
here, though we have one more we haven't read, which is 12 Virgo, 12 or 13 Virgo for the North Node. Oh, sorry, for the South Node. The South Node is holding the cup, the North Node's emptied it out.
Ooh. 12, a powerful statesman overcomes a state of political hysteria. 13, a family tree.
Both seem relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
South node.
This is a chart where the personal is political in so many ways.
It's true.
But I want to come back again to the two minor trines we have here,
Mm.
which form the the basket. We have this trine.
The sextile?
Well, it's a minor trine because it's a trine between
Oh,
yeah, it's a trine here between those two, and then
yeah,
it's two sextiles. So,
I see.
it's a minor trine
Okay.
rather than a major trine, but it's still a trine. And here we have another minor trine, and then here we have another trine, and then here we have another trine. So
Goodness.
there is some ease in this. So if there was something you're thinking, I need to get this done, and it would be really good to get it done by the middle of February, this chart says get on it.
Okay, I need to make my snake coat.
You need to what?
Need to make my snake coat, my year of the snake coat.
You're the snake coat. Ooh, I
Yeah.
want to see it. Yeah. Yeah. I have to finish my book. Then I can let it go, and that's sort of a snake thing too. And I can climb out of it and go make new skin.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever it is you're doing that needs to be done, time to use that Saturn and in a positive way and structure your dream.
Yes.
Structure your dream.
Structure your dream
And think about those little fat boys.
and care for the commons.
Care for the commons. Yeah, I like it. It's a good mood. Use some of this positivity. Yeah, yeah. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. And of course, don't forget the flying spaghetti monster.
Bye.
All right. Happy solstice, you guys.
Happy solstice.